Have a little stick like that.
That thing going right now.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let's see.
Good, kind of. Said they might have to reprogram it. Better than them cutting me open again, I think. I hope. I don't know. Anesthesia's fun. I'll break the lead 87 times. If this is like this.
Thank you.
Robert, I don't have anything down here on that, so there's no paperwork down here on this.
But yeah, that I think all that snow took out was like police videos or the cameras, body cams, and that kind of stuff. But if we're gonna have Polk County deputies sharing with us, I know they use them. So I don't know if they'd use them. Well, if they're here, why not just have it in there?
I'll tell you a story later about Buffalo
Body cams. Did they get any of them spraying each other with pepper spray? Okay. Isn't this everything that got emailed to us? We looked at it. Read all that. Read all that.
I think there's an art to it.
This one was. Damn, I left my water sitting on I didn't see this. We doing the pledge and all that?
Well, no, I'm serious. Because the spices. Foods. Huh? Oh, yeah, well, we had one whole day of no internet. The internet was.
Oh, that's right.
down.
Yeah, you
Then we
get,
had that conference on Wednesday, so it's like everything's just been, it's not been fun.
how was that conference? Was the conference fun and exciting like all?
Actually,
Informative?
it was. I actually enjoyed it.
Billy, is there anybody outside? If there isn't, would you shut that door so we don't hear the outside? If it's not shut. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, good, they're on.
You're sitting in the wrong spot. That's Winkler. You confused me.
Okay, call this workshop to order. Pretty much it's going to be reviewing items and working on the agenda items for the meeting on Tuesday. It's here, I just gotta find it, there it is. Can you, call the roll for me, please?
Alderman Winkler?
Here.
Alderman Albright? Here. Alderman Shannon?
Here.
Alderman Thomas?
Here.
So we have several, reports to just go over if they have any questions. I know some of the meeting minutes need a few tweaks. So I've been working with Ms. Adams on making sure that the wordage is correct. So as soon as we get those finalized for the draft for Tuesday's meeting, she'll email them over to you. Right, so we should have meeting minutes now on the 5th, and 10th. And we have to close.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Are we going to have a actual budget review, preferably this month?
We would like to have a budget review. Ms. Adams is working on getting some things caught up that will affect the budget. But I know when we are also discussing the ARPA things that we will be reviewing a lot of the budget items for that as well. So hopefully we can schedule a special meeting. Does anybody have any dates that they could not do a budget meeting toward the end of the month?
I should be on.
So I guess it's during the week and after, yeah, ahead of time and during the week after 6.
Yeah. That's usually works out best for me as well, so, let's see here.
Main reason I ask is there's a number of accounts that are the wrong direction now.
Yeah, the bank rec will have to be updated quite a bit in order to get that completed where it looks appropriate. So, we'll look at the calendars and we'll put that on the agenda for the Tuesday meeting to set a budget meeting. And we can take a look at some of those dates and make sure that we've got spaces open. So we'll put that on the agenda. And we said that the minutes when they are complete. The treasurer's report is on the list. It should be in your folders.
Do that in the plans.
So your treasurer's report, I think Ms. Piper is using the Excel sheet as her treasurer's report because it itemizes out what's come into the city. Make it a little easier on the general outlook of things. And on your budget report, I'm not seeing the budget report.
It's out.
You have claims, but no budget. Oh, you've got it stapled together.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
all in the
all right.
same.
Sorry, I just like the staples.
That's okay. So the budget report and the claims report are stapled together. Yeah, so Mr. Shannon, look at the 04 accounts on the budgets. The 04 accounts are revenues, and those are actually good to have a minus number in the 04 accounts.
Right.
Okay, so minuses are good in that section. Have we heard anything from the workman's comp people on our audit back? I know we sent it in April or early May. Have we heard anything back from them?
I believe that's when we got money back. I believe.
Okay. Did trash service go up this year, or is there, has there been an increase in our commercial trash service? Not that I'm aware of, because we usually pay that annually. It's off, that's what I just wanted.
Since I haven't seen anything for the trash.
Okay. Okay. The bank statements are also in there, in your folders. Budgets will take a while too. So we have the Oak Star. the fire department be having any reports at the meeting?
I don't know, that'd be up to Mark, I don't know. I don't know what he's got planned. I have not talked to him about this meeting.
Okay.
I'll text him and find out.
So, can you grab, speaking yes. Will your department have reports on the streets and the water sewer?
We're still working on county roads. So we've had other things we've had to deal with water and sewer, which has kind of put us a step behind.
Right, but you'll have us a written report? Okay. I assume that Mr. Keller will have us something on the secretary report. And then we always have the 14,000 transfers, of course. The balloon payment for the water project was pulled out in September, so that'll be reflected on your bank statements. Will the North Ward have any alderman's reports? North Ward, South Ward, either one?
You got anything?
Not right, no.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Be on the police policy manual. The one that
Okay, so we put that down.
that we found out a few weeks ago that we had. It works, but if we're going to be doing things with Polk County Deputy, I think we should use the one at Fair Play. That's where this came from. It was just some things were omitted, but I know Polk County, they use video cameras, canines, so on and so forth, so we should have that
Okay. We can,
just in case.
That is a simple motion to adopt.
Is this the policy that you're writing?
No, it's
No.
the one that Fairplay has.
Yeah, it's Fair Play. It's Fair Play's policy. Chief Snow, the one he had, he just omitted all of those. But if we're going to work with Polk County sheriffs, they do use those. So we just will have it.
Does the Polk County Sheriff's Office have their department manual?
We can probably get it, or if we need it, we want to compare it to what's in the.
I instead of adopting Fair Plays, we might compare those two and format one for the city of Humansville.
Well, the Danny Morrison's the one that instructed us to go to Fair Play, Pleasant Hope to get theirs.
Okay.
He said what we had. Well, we didn't know we had a newer version, but yeah. So he suggested to use either or of them because they were up to date and they were very similar to what they use for Polk County.
Okay. I would.
Still grab it anyway.
Grab one.
Yeah, just to be sure, it says we're going to be working with them, and before one is quote unquote adopted, it ought to be formatted where City of Fairplay is taken out and City of Humansville.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
Okay.
can do that easy. So, is the ARPA report in there somewhere? We'll need that for discussion of the moving of the monies from ARPA and water sewer, and opening up that line item to make some transactions out of.
We have a Harper report.
Not back yet, no,
Oh.
but, it's administrative, motions that we can use to, get the financing for the community building and all of that taken care of.
so Mark will have a report
So he will have
Tuesday
one? Okay.
for new truck.
So we'll put,
For an area?
yeah, truck update on the agenda for the fire department.
Big red truck, or is it different color than red?
No, that's good.
Will we have any, emergency management reports?
I'll make that Bobby and find out if you,
Please do.
I'll get right back with you.
Okay, that's fine. I just need a yes or no, and if he's gonna email one for the packet or not. Really would like to have it for the packets.
Yeah, I'll just call him.
And the old business on the community building and the roof, we'll skip the attorney for right now. The paperwork has all been given to TaylorMade, and they are returning the contracts, I believe. Did we get them already back? All of the contracts signed back and forth that need
No,
to be done?
not yet.
Okay. When we get those, we'll send them over to Mr. Mead for review to make sure we got all our i's dotted and t's crossed because of the, because of this large amount. So that'll take care of that. And pretty much then we're down to Mr. Mead on our report.
On the agenda, it states Alderman Thomas's status as a qualified alderman. I have found that there has been a prior plea of guilty for Mr. Thomas to a felony, which would make him ineligible to seek office. Get to our relevant statutes. Chapter 115, 306, RSMO statute allows that no person shall qualify as a candidate for elected public office who has pled guilty to a felony, which would make Mr. Thomas ineligible to seek office and ineligible to serve. In Mr. Thomas's candidate forms, he, under the penalty of I don't know if it's under the penalty of perjury or not, declare that he is not pled guilty to a felony. And researching further, there's an action called quo warranto, which is essentially a lawsuit to remove someone from office that's not qualified to run for office, or not qualified to serve. So I know there will be quo warranto proceedings in the future unless Alderman Thomas would want to resign from office and save the legal trouble of doing so.
Oh, no, we'll have that legal trouble.
Fair enough, fair enough. That's not my battle. But that's where we're at there. So have an alderman who's serving illegally. But that's where we're at.
So we're gonna pick and choose which illegal activity we allow here at the city?
No, a felony is a felony. You don't have any felonies, do you, Miss Albright?
I'm sure you already looked.
Well, not yet.
Go right ahead.
So,
I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn the meeting to seek legal counsel.
Second that.
we have a motion to adjourn. We have a motion to adjourn.
I'll have my lawyer contact you.
The motion
We
already.
need to finish the vote. We need to finish the vote. All in favor or by roll call?
Why do we have to adjourn?
Well, there's
The motion is second, there's a motion on the floor.
Oh.
It has to be finished.
I mean,
Two
unless
yeses and
that
two
is
noes.
all.
I don't know how to do this, because this is a new one for me.
But they weren't dismissed, so we just keep
You can break the tie.
If I remember correctly.
Or is that all that, is at the end of the meeting? I mean, I don't know. Well,
I've never had this situation before, that's why I'm asking.
You did it with Amber with her impeachment. She made a motion, he seconded, you guys left. There were 2 aldermen that didn't second the motion, and y'all just walked right out the door.
The mayor can break the tie on
And I
Yeah.
don't for that.
Okay, so we're gonna pick and choose again on what you want to follow and do.
Sorry, ma'am, you weren't
But
addressed.
you need to be in
Who's this?
order. You need to be in order, but you also have to remember the circumstances.
Okay, well,
When you-
that seems kind of like discrimination, that there's an impeachment on the table for an alderman and you pick and choose.
There was a riot being caused.
Oh, there was not. That day there was not a riot. Everyone was calm in here. I have it on recording. There was no riot in here. You guys are being